Letters. For the 6th of January. Woo, 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 woo. Waiting for the train. Just waiting for the train. Cuckoo La Serena. Score 1 for RV Rebel Girl as the first to upload RTR drama for 2019. That's right. That's right. 3,000 views within hours. Bob has openly stated that a recording at RTR is his exclusive domain and only he may profit from it. Such fun to see Carolyn, that's that Carolyn, not that Carolyn, not that Carolyn, but that Carolyn, turning the tables on Bob. Joseph Love, I did a little research. There is a special recreation permit application that does exist in regards to selling anything on BLM land. To the best of my knowledge, OMB number 1 blah 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 is a required form. Financial gain occurs when an individual or entity receives or attempts to receive money, gratuity, or gifts, amortize equipment, or barter for goods. Don't take my word for it. Check it out. So you can, legally you can. Bob may have that permit and he's allowed to sell his book at the RTR. Autographed copies, please. Yeah, and he's the only one who can sell anything, right? Don't put your little table up and try to sell your darn socks or your stickers. No way. Judy Gordon, it is not illegal to stay at the old RTR site. There are just the normal rules, and Bob Wells, who organized the RTR, has nothing to do with that site. He talked about that in an earlier video. You should listen to all of hhis videos on the subject if you want to know exactly what is going on. That's right, that's right. What 50 to 60-year-old woman calls herself girl, I guess talking about RV Rebel Girl, writes S.J. Bach. Cop mentality equals the rules don't apply to her. Rebel, does that mean she is a supporter of the Confederacy? living in the past much. Girl, I don't know. You got to go ask her. Nat Pintello writes, 5 years from now, the RTR will be extinct. Too much bickering earlier and earlier every year. The whole thing that happened to RV Rebel Girl is exactly why my wife and I both do not go to these events when we do get out there. They won't miss us and we won't miss them. I thought the whole thing of going to the desert is to relax and unwind, which it seems that this event doesn't lead to either of those. So with that, we'll pass, thank you. RTR and the WRTR, little arrow slashes through them, circle slashes through them. You know, have you ever been to a condo association meeting? Have you ever been in a condo association or a homeowners association meeting? It sounds just like this, you know. There's always a couple people that are just, you know, oh my goodness, they're just nasty, and everybody talks about such silly little things, and everyone's yelling at each other, and it's like, you know, once you join a condo association, you may go the first year and you say never, ever again. Robert Van Der Brink says a danger for women is stalkers, so being seen on a video would be dangerous for them. But she was being careful not to show the faces. Right, that's what RV Rebel Girl was saying. You know, there were people there, yeah, maybe they do have some YouTube stalkers and they don't want their faces shown. That's a valid point. But RV Rebel Girl said she wasn't showing anyone's faces without their consent. And the other thing, too, is that the lady, Suzanne, or whoever that was, Suzanne, is that Nomadic Fanatics' girlfriend, Suzanne? No. Suzanne was, you know, there's a way of handling that politely. You know, walk up to Carolyn and say, you know, Carolyn, by the way, you know, do it friendly. Don't kind of, you know, yell at somebody. You know, just kind of, you know, say, hey, we really don't appreciate that. Would you mind not doing that? Thank you. There's a way of handling that, right? Susan Bickersteth writes, I wonder how many people she, RV Rebel Girl, has arrested for ignorance of the rules when she was a cop, right? Ignorance of the rules, no excuse. The man bashing would never be tolerated by me. I don't know. Well, yeah, ignorance of the rules are no photographs. Don't you get it? Mojo Boots. Tom Hobotech is really coming into his own. I have learned a lot, and I find that when he can be reasonable when confronted with a difference of opinion. Well worth a sub. Oh yeah. Bemused. Okay, Bemused 1 writes, federal law makes it illegal to discriminate against someone on the basis of race, color, religion, national origin, or sex. I do believe the entire premise of the WRTR is against the law. Destination Storm writes, I hope Crotchy likes the matching shirt I sent him. Crotchy loves it. Oh, yes. Something tells me I'm going to be seeing a lot more of Destination Storm in the upcoming week. I don't know. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Letters, letters, letters. January 6th. Flog under.